It is D-Done here, and we're back on our sad Oakland A's franchise. Not really, it's not sad. It's not sad. Smile because it happened, not because it's gone. We ended up really falling apart this last week. We needed to clutch up, and we only won 3 games this last week. We had a shot. We had a legitimate shot. We just didn't. We didn't execute. We didn't make it. So that's sad, but gives us a chance to make some moves. Excited to see who's going to be in free agency this year. But we have a lot of exclusive free agents to go through. Holy cow. All right, so let's start with the one at the top, Jorge Lopez. Qualifying. Oh, shit. I didn't want to offer him a qualifying offer. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, he's totally worth it. Well, maybe not totally worth it. Oh, he's going to accept that. Oh, I don't want to pay him $21 million. It was a mistake. Okay. Gosh, I was thinking arbitration, and so I went down there to select arbitration. Whew. Okay, so we saved ourselves $20 million right there. Good Lord. Okay. Let's see if we can find a pitching coach who is not going to hurt the team at all. Just seeing what. There we go. Chris Fetter, you're 37. You can probably be on for 4 years. Yep. You should accept that. Okay. Not tendering a qualifying offer. Like, there's no one on our team probably worth $21 million a year right now. But maybe we can change that this offseason. All right, Jorge Lopez, 33 years old, but still drastically improving. Has been absolutely disgusting. Do we think he's got it for, 3 more years? Do we think he's got 3 more years in him as a closer? I mean, we have Phil Maton as a closer. I think Jorge was our setup guy, but we could interchange him. We can at least give him that role. How are we doing on money? Lots of money. Lots of money. $74 million. A player option helps. Let's see if he'll take 9.6. That's a pretty good deal. And then if we have to battle other teams in free agency, so be it. But that's probably one of the better deals he's going to get. Phil Maton, I mean, actually not as good as Jorge Lopez, if you could believe that. But 49 saves last year, 41 saves this year. Both, I mean, this 2024 season has to be like one of the best seasons for a closer in MLB history. I don't know that for a fact, but it's gotta be. It's gotta be. He's regressing a little bit, but I would be willing to give him a 2-year deal at $12 million. He says he wants to be on a contender. Dude, we won the World Series 2 years ago with like this exact same team. All right, so he probably won't sign, but we're going to give it a go. Dylan Carlson, career year last year, and then got injured for like the last 2 months. I'm happy to. He's great on defense. He's been good for us in general. I think he's worth. I think we could do a 4-year deal. Probably not 12 million. If I would be okay with 11.5. He's going to be an everyday, and we're going to front load it. He might accept that. Jojo Romero has actually not been very good these last 2 years, which is concerning because he should be good. He struck out a lot of batters, 58 strikeouts in 52 innings is pretty good. So why is his ERA so high? High. Because he's walking everyone. Too many walks. And home runs. I'd be willing to bring him back on a year-to-year basis, given his current performance. $4.5 million is pretty cheap. Andrew Chafin, tough year last year, but we've seen excellence from him. I think that was a fluke. He's not getting worse. And it's good to have a strong lefty arm. He should accept that. Now, Seth Brown, we talked about this a little bit, I think, in last episode. He just continually gets better. He's been in Oakland A his entire career. And these last 2 years have been great. Absolutely great. I mean, love to see that OPS get above 800, but he continually improves. He's really improved against lefties, which means he doesn't have to be like a righty specialist anymore. I think he's going to be an everyday fielder for us, and he continually gets better. I don't think he's probably going to continue to get better after maybe 2-3 years, but we'll give him a 2-year deal. I want to do him right, and I'll give him 5.5. That seems more than fair, and hopefully he'll be able to retire an A, because he has certainly earned it. Streckenrider, again, just last year was just a bad year for our bullpen. I'm going to assume that it's a fluke. I'm going to bring most of these guys back. Although Justin Topa at 35 did have a good year last year, but is regressing. How much does Justin Topa cost for a year? 1.5, 1.6. That's if I can get a 3 ERA or below for $1.5 million a year, I'll definitely take that. Sean Newcomb didn't pitch at all in the majors, but improved quite a bit. So let's give him a 2-year deal. Should be an easy signing because, these guys above him, they're not necessarily safe. If they continually, I'm willing to grant someone maybe a bad year, depending on how bad it is. But, excuse me while I sip my coffee. You don't get 2 bad years. You get like a year and a half, maybe. All right, $800K for Trevor Gott seems reasonable. Okay. So contracts offered on everyone. We may have to be battling to hang on to some of these guys. But the ones I really want, Phil Maton, Jorge Lopez, Dylan Carlson, and Seth Brown, for sure. That's who I really want. I'm just so happy to see Brown succeed here. All right, so we hired our pitching coach. All right, then now I guess we go to free agency. Actually, I want to check something really quick. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Can you vaults? Search and sort. Search. No, I don't want. Oh, here we go. Logo, roster, player, sliders, logo, roster, player, sliders. Oh, that's it. Damn. I was hoping maybe we could get a new stadium. This is the one. No, this is not the one that I started to create, right? Yeah, this is the one that I started to make. You can't really see it, but I was trying to get it out on the bay. There's just really nothing like that, unfortunately. Is there a way to see these? And why do they all say Houston? Like, how do you not get to... That's crazy. Okay. Okay. That's crazy that you can't actually see the stadiums. Like, you don't get to peruse what you're going to choose. Okay. Let's take a look. Stadium creator. What stadium do we want for our A's? Not a blank canvas. Oh, you can go to the vault. The Sandlot. I don't know if you can hear the dogs in the background. Oh my god, look at this thing. Costco headquarters. Wow. Well, there you go. It does say the Las Vegas A's. So that's disappointing. We don't really want that, but it does look good. Like how it says they're all the same. What else we have? Templates. This actually could be it. That does kind of look like the Bay in Oakland, a little bit. What was that one called? International Docks? So we have the actual like A stadium, but it says Las Vegas. Do we just ignore that? I just want to see what this looks like outside. Okay. Oh. I mean, I guess you never really see outside the stadium, right? You just kind of see this part right here. I wonder if we went to the yeah, we should just be able to edit. Saves, most popular. If we can just figure out an easy way to edit out the Las Vegas part, I'd be okay with this. I mean, it's a beautiful looking stadium. Delete. Anywhere else where it says Las Vegas? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Night mode looks good. This would be a very hitter-friendly park. This is a really cool-looking baseball stadium, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Save changes. Okay. I think we have our stadium. Let's load it up. Stadium, spring training, all-star, classics. Boom. And as promised, I was hoping it would be like a waterfront one, but the create a stadium thing in here is ass. Like, exporting a custom team saves a copy of this team you can import to other franchises. Yes. This is just new stadium A's. Please go to data utility, save data to save your franchise to keep your changes. I don't know what that means. But I mean, everything else stays the same, right? Oakland, logo's the same. Okay. So I think we have our new. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, all this is the same. Okay, well, hopefully we have a new stadium. Looks a little different, but, we still look like the A's. All right. So we have our contracts. We tried to sign our new pitching coach. We got a new stadium. Got there eventually. All right, we got our pitching coach. Today's the last day to tender a qualifying offer. We are not tendering any qualifying offers. Maybe Phil Maton or Jorge Lopez would be worth that. But I kind of doubt it. Okay. Now then. So we got to select our 40 man. So I like to sort by potential and then look at these guys and see who's even eligible. That way I'm not putting people on here that aren't eligible. None of these guys are so far. All right, Daniel Susick is eligible. We'll add him. If we take JJ off of the 40 man, does he go to waivers? Yeah, we don't want him to get picked up on waivers. Max Muncy, eligible for the Rule 5 draft. I could see him getting picked up by someone. We'll add him. So that's 32. So Sean Newcomb is eligible for the Rule 5 draft. Add him to the 40 man. Gunner. I mean, he's B potential, but he's 26 and he's only a 70 overall. There's no shot that he actually ends up playing in the majors, so I'm going to have to risk Gunner going to another team. The thing is, like, if someone selects a player in the Rule 5 draft, they have to stay on the Major League roster the entire year. And if they get cut, they come back to me. So is someone really going to pick up Gunnar Hoglund and put him as a lone reliever? Maybe, if they're desperate, but he's going to get shelled. So if he wants to go to another team and get destroyed, that's okay by me. And the rest of these guys, like, if we lose TJ, Schofield, Sam, we're not really losing out on much. So, and most teams, maybe like Daryl Hernandez, he get picked up, but I think we're willing to risk it for the most part. Okay, that's good enough for now. All right, here we go. Salary arbitration. We have Ryan Noda. This is actually tough because he slumped last year. Andy was injured. We have Sean the Lima Bean behind him, who did okay. What's arbitration? 1 million. All right, so offer him arbitration for $1 million, and then we will offer him. I'll offer him 3 million at, or 3 years at 2 million. 2. You would be probably an everyday guy. I think that's a fair deal. And then Austin Pruitt is not going to be on the team next year. Okay. All right, now for the really fun part, tendering contracts. Lawrence Butler, he actually has a chance to make it to the majors this year. He seems like a pretty good young talent. I'm sure you can hear the squeaky ass bed next to me. I'd be willing to stretch him out to like a 3-year deal. I think he's going to develop into a mighty fine player. I'd even be willing to go 4 years. 3 years is fine. Stewart Orr, waiting for him to make his major league debut. It's just that K per 9 is so low. Actually, really, it's the home runs per 9 that really bothers me. Because if he came into the majors, it's okay if he's not going to strike anyone out. But with a 50 home run rating, people are going to hit bombs on him all the time. So unfortunately, but I think he'll get the start at AAA this year. Wait, was that a... Yeah. I don't know why some of these default to like 700,000 when you can get them for 70. But Luther Hanna, I definitely... Like, he was very limited sample size, right? Only 4 innings. But dominated in the minors. And he's probably our future closer. Like, he's probably going to have, like, 90 hits per 9, 99 K per 9. By the time he's completely maxed out, like, he's going to be good. So I'm willing to give him a 6-year deal. This could bite me in the butt, but for $2 million a year, that's... God, sorry, hold on. All right, so if I can just step out of A's franchise for a second. We're watching this, one of our friend's dogs, and he's like chewing the receiver off of my dog's bar collar, like trying to break him free from it. But anyway, Luther Hanna, he's going to be in the rotation as well, or in the bullpen, sorry. $2 million a year, and he could be a dominant closer. So it could work out, but $2 million a year. If it doesn't, that's fine. Sean Lima, man, if I would have got this guy earlier, only $3 million, or already 30 years old, terrible on defense, but hits the ball pretty well. We'll give him a 3-year deal. Yeah, he's not really good enough defensively to play any other position. I think this is bugged because it wants me to pay him $63,000 a year. He's certainly worth more than that. It says he's looking for 780. I'll give him 766. There we go. Okay, Denzel Clark. He must have he didn't even have an at-bat. His potential went down. We might just say no thank you to Denzel Clark. I mean, do we really want to sign him for... Oh, it's going to let me sign him for cheap. Okay. Mike Estrada is a very interesting guy. Don't know if I really want to sign him to a long year deal yet. He certainly has the tools to be a major leaguer. I'll see how he develops in 4 years for $750 a year. That seems like a steal to me. The rest of these should go quickly. I don't think we're going to have too many. Nick Allen regressing. He's not going to make the team. Which shortstop is an area of need, something we might look for. We drafted 2 catchers. I don't really need Austin Allen. All right, sorry, Austin Allen. You did not make the cut this year. The rest of these hopefully go quickly. Excited to see some of these young pitchers come up. Should see some guys from our year 1 draft now up into AAA, which is awesome. Austin Beck. I mean, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. $750 a year for Greg. Nope. We'll pass. What is our catching situation like? Because I drafted 2 catchers, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we're letting Austin Allen go, right? If Aldo and Schwartz can go, Allen can stay. All right, so we are going to offer for Allen, but like 2 years. And Schwartz can go. Diekman can go. Roosevelt Bronson is the coolest name. Dick Lovelady, of course he's going to stay. What did... Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to always sign Dick Lovelady just because how can you not sign someone named Dick Lovelady? I don't know why he's so special. He gets $350. Okay. Kirby Sneed, why does he get... Uh, 31 years old, you can... We'll pass. A 31-year-old, that's 58 overall. No need. And Fujita... He really needs, like... I know he ended up taking a step into Double A last year, but like he needs to improve quickly if he ever has the hopes of making MLB. Okay, so we selected our 40 man. We went through arbitration, tendered some contracts, and now let's take a look at free agency. And it is kind of a dud. It is kind of a dud. The highest rated player is 89 overall, Alejandro Kirk, and we do not actually need a catcher. I mean, I guess it could be nice to take a little bit of a step up in the bat, but Soderstrom hit close to this at least. So, no need. But these two guys, we already offered on, right? Tell me we don't have a logo now. Okay. Dang, we really don't have a logo. That's crazy. Game. Okay. Well, selected a new stadium, and apparently I also needed to select a logo. Like, this game sometimes. Okay, whatever. All right, so we already have our offers in on Phil Maton and Jorge Lopez. We made a run at what was hopefully going to be our ace last year, and that kind of backfired on us. Eric Lauer's here. Looks like he got let go by the team we traded him to. So, with 5 ERA, no wonder why. I guess we kind of lucked out there. Got old man Clayton Kershaw. Still dealing, though. He'd be the best pitcher on our team. But, like, why? Casey Mize looks pretty good, but looks like he had a terrible year last year. I think we're just going to run with the pitchers we have. All right, so we're making runs at Jojo Romero, Jorge Lopez, Andrew Chafin. Guys we already had, but we just needed to. We're not going to offer them $20 million a year for the qualifying offer. But really want to see what we have in terms of shortstops. Yu Chang looks like he's pretty good. He could play shortstop. His potential went up, so it looks like he had a really good year last year. But this isn't like, I mean, he went from 9 home runs to 22. Okay, that's pretty good. Who do we have actually at shortstop? J.P. Crawford, who did terrible last year, regressed a lot. That's a really cool picture. But none of these guys seem to be. So it looks like Will Wilson. He was just sat in free agency last year, didn't get signed by anyone. That's crazy. There's like no depth here. This was the guy we drafted. All right, so J.P. Crawford, Edmundo Sosa could be a guy. He looks okay. On base is really low, though. It's not really what I'm looking for. Who else can play short? Josh Rojas. None of these guys are really particularly enticing. Joey Wendell. Had a pretty good year last year. Actually, a career year. Anthony Rendon, the robber, the thief. That's crazy. Could bring back Abraham Toro, but I need someone who can play shortstop. Maybe we offer on U-Chain. Looks like he's been improving pretty much every year for the last 4 years. I don't know. I mean, Mauricio's problem is he tanked versus lefties. So if I were to get someone, I would need a shortstop who can hit lefties. That's what I would really need. Could be Bobby Dahlbeck. He plays short. He has crazy contact and power versus lefties. Looks like in Detroit last year, he didn't see a ton of playing time, only 243 at-bats. Was okay, but maybe if we bring him in as like a lefty specialist. That's probably the most enticing one. All right. And Detroit's making a run on him for $5 million. He could only be a lefty specialist. Let's do it. We'll offer him 3 years, $5 million. We'll say he's every day. He's not, but where does that get us? We're in the lead. It really bothers me that we don't have a logo. It's like really all I wanted to do was get a different stadium. And I don't think there's any way to change it now. So that's really unfortunate. But, okay. So we have a potential shortstop addition. Anyone out here in the outfield that looks particularly interesting? Not really. I mean, Dylan Carlson, but we already offered on him. Feel confident we'll sign him. Old man Ramon Laureano, the laser, has 88 arm strength. It's depressing. Looks like he had some decent years. Wow, he actually had his best year last year. It's a bench bat. Hit 14 homers. Slugged 488 and OPS over 800. If this was year one and he had that year, I'd probably bring Laureano back. All right, well, we still have lots of offers out there, most notably on most of our relief pitchers that we're trying to bring back. Most of them also on 1 and 2 year deals. All right, so we will sim. All right, so Jorge Lopez has accepted the Cardinals' offer. Whew, well, that's tough. And Phil Maton accepted the Padres' offer. Oh, that is really tough. That is really tough. Our two best relievers gone now. Okay. And we're getting outbid on JoJo Romero. They're offering 2 for 9.6. 2 for 9.6 is 4.8. How about 3 for 5.2? Okay, everyone else still looks good. No one's offering on Dylan Carlson. I definitely want him back. And we're just in lead for Bobby Dahlbeck. Dobby, that's funny. Okay. So we have Chafin. Okay. Now we have to look at relievers and closers. Ooh, Sewell had a really bad year. I mean, we did sign Luther Hanna. Is he our new closer now? Shit, he might be. He might be. Ooh, Garrett Crochet really fell off last year. Jaime Barria. Jesus, 104 innings. He was really good last year. Can I get Jaime? He's being offered 3 for 12. I'll go 3 for 14. And then, so they're offering him roughly $4 million a year. I'd be willing to go like 2 years at like $6 million. Oh wow, I don't even have to go that high. 2 years for $5 million. Because he could be something. I just want to make sure that this 7 ERA is not a fluke. All right, so if we still get Garrett Crochet, JoJo Romero, Jaime Barria. Anyone else down here that looks... Kopech has just been disgustingly solid every year, 3.5 ERA every year. It says he's a relief pitcher, but he has crazy stamina. So more likely a starter. Genesis Cabrera. He looks pretty good. A lefty though. I have quite a few lefties. Brian Thompson had a phenomenal year last year. Let's give him a go. We'll offer him 2 years, a little over $4 million. All right, so those will be our offers. We'll sim. Okay, we're still leading on everyone. I'm so upset that we don't have a logo. It makes me so mad. All right, so it looks like Jaime Barria, Marlins are making a run at him. 2 years for $10 million. All right, so we'll up our offer to match up for 3 years. He should accept that. These dogs are going crazy. Offers. Wow. The Blue Jays, they want Bobby Dahlbeck. I don't necessarily need him. But he looks like he could be breaking out, maybe. Or maybe not. It's been kind of up and down, but I think it's shortstop versus lefties. So they're offering 2 for 11. I'll offer 3 for 18. We're still competitive. Okay. We could also look to make a trade towards the end of this offseason, right? Because Chris Paddock was not good last year. But I think we let it ride. Maybe at the trade deadline we rotate this, like I said, we saw them for full years last year, not with us, but full years last year. It's like, if you're not going to be good, you're not going to be good. Okay. Angels get Alejandro Kirk. That's tough. So now we have to see him. All right, so we got Garrett Crochet. We got Bobby Dahlbeck. Still no one offering on Dylan Carlson, which is kind of crazy. Okay. All right, so we have 41 guys on our 40-man roster. Who's not making the 40-man? Trevor Gott's gone. Well, not gone, but off the 40-man. We'll remove him from the 40-man. It's 39. I really don't want to lose Max Muncy to Is he... Alright, he's not even Rule 5 draft eligible. So we'll take him off the 40-man. JT Ginn is not... This guy's not eligible for the Rule 5. Okay. So, yeah, we still have enough room to get these last couple guys, I think. Sim a few days, check the offers, we're still in the lead. Sim a few days. Still leading. Some trades being made. Dude, our bullpens should be disgusting. All right. Dodgers make a run at Dylan Carlson. I think we're far enough ahead. I don't think the Dodgers are actually going to get him. Uh-oh. The Blue Jays. What is up with the Blue Jays? All right, we have the money, but let's go. What was it 4 years, 12 million, and we want to front load this. Uh-oh. It says the battery on my controller is going low, but it's not charging. Like I don't know if this comes up. So hopefully my controller doesn't just die in the middle of the stream. And also, again, it's not charging. So I don't know. Like, it's just constantly plugged in, and it hasn't been charging for a long time. So I really don't know what to do. All right, let's actually go to the draft lottery because we're at 18th. So we could certainly move up. The chances are slim, but we technically have a chance. And okay, so we don't move at all. Actually, there was very little movement, surprisingly. But the Nationals hop up 2 spots to get the number 1. Blue Jays hop up 2 spots to get the number 2. Royals move up, and the White Sox, with only 53 wins, fall 4 spots from 1 to number 5. That is so disheartening for them. Only winning 53 games, and then you don't even get the number 1 pick. Okay. All right, and we got Dylan Carlson. All right, we'll take a quick look through here. Marcus Stroman. Taylor Ward. Actually looks pretty good, but I think we're set at outfielder. Jordan Montgomery, Kershaw. Yeah. God. Imagine paying this guy $12 million a year, because that's what was the contract on our books when when we had him for year one. Oh, old man Blackburn down here. I'm sorry, Blackburn. I'm so sorry. We had a good run together, brother. He was our one all-star during the year where we only won like 50-something games in real life. Hey, he has an offer. Could go to Cleveland. All right, go get it. Go get it. Okay. Let's go to the Rule 5 draft. See if there's anyone in here we want. Ken Waldenchuk, former A. Holy cow. He destroyed lefties in the minors. Look at that. Plus 10 to contact versus lefties. He might actually be something in a few years. That's nice. Any young shortstops that are particularly compelling? Nope. Wow. Imagine taking this guy and he is our... What a strange 99 contact versus left, and then everything else is in the 40s. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. These dogs, man. So loud. So our boy Cooper Bowman. Do we think he's going to get picked up by anyone? Probably not. Okay. All right. We skip so we don't pick anyone. But technically, the Rule 5 draft is interesting because you can just select as many players as you want. Okay. Yep, so we're done with free agency. Send to the arbitration hearings. Guardians get Hunter Green from the Reds. Okay. Andres Munoz to the Marlins from the Mariners. Florida has two teams that are just too close. Yeah, still no one in there I want. Are we looking to make a trade for anything? Probably not. I could try and make a huge splash trade. But even then, look. He had his worst year last year. Actually, there is someone I think would be interesting to bring back. And that is Matt Olson. Imagine we bring back Olson and Chapman. He's got 3 years left on his deal. The problem is that the Braves, there's no reason for the Braves to trade him. But I would love to try to snag Matt Olson and have Olson and Chapman. But I think the only thing we really need is like a true ace. Yuri Perez would probably be almost impossible to get. I was just so disappointed with our pitching. Ooh, Paul Skeens. Oh man, they did him dirty. Okay. All right. Arbitration hearing for Ryan Noda. They sided with Noda. His salary for 2026 will be $1.5 million. Okay. Now we go to spring training. And the offseason has come to an end. Not really anything too big. I guess the big one was that we lost our two best relief pitchers. We lost Phil Maton and Jorge Lopez. We picked up Garrett Crochet. Actually, so Julio Arias is going to go to a starting pitcher. Because he went from long reliever to starting pitcher last year, and he was excellent. So maybe, yeah, I mean, I guess I keep forgetting about that because he doesn't show up in starting pitcher. But then we have, so we have Garrett Crochet, JoJo. Oh, I just realized that's 3 of them are lefties. Yikes. Okay. Well, we still have some righties in there, but and Luther Hanna's a righty. Okay. I guess Luther Hanna's going to be our closer. He's got the profile for it. He doesn't have that electric stuff, but he strikes people out. So we are going to hope that he continues to do so. And now we have Bobby Dahlbeck, who we are going to actually put at shortstop versus lefties. Noda Lima will probably go back down to AAA. All right, so we'll have Arias, Paddock, Tristan McKenzie, Mason Miller, Tyler Wells. Is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Clevenger is our long reliever. Trevor Rogers, Kyle Muller, AAA. Stuart Orr gets to start at AAA this year. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then so Topa starts in AAA. Streckenrider, Thompson, Chafin, Berea, Romero, Crochet, and Luther Hanna as our bullpen. It's a very, very deep bullpen. Young guy still in Double A. The dogs have destroyed the comforter now. It's like they're fine, and then I'm like, oh, they're being so quiet and good. Let me look over there. And they've destroyed the comforter. Great job. Okay. Some of these guys need to progress much quicker. Just saying. Okay. No way we need 3 pitchers or 3 catchers. Aldo Murillo. He was a draft pick last year. He's actually going to start catcher at Double A. And Brandon Yoshida is going to be Single A. So we'll have Dahlbeck, Noda, and Lima. No, Lima Bean's going to go to Triple A. The other 2 are fine at Double A. Second base, Geloff, Mead. Why would Max Muncy? Curtis Mead. I think we'll actually keep him. Well, he can play first and third. Yeah, I think Wilson is in Triple A. Soler still DHs. Martin Meza stays in Double A till he can learn how to put the bat on the ball. Lede, Estrada are in Triple A. Colby Thomas in Double A. Then Denzel Clark, Ahmed Rosario, Graham, and then, like I said, Lawrence Butler did really well in AAA last year. I'm okay with actually bringing him up. He's pretty good defensively. And Mike Estrada would be excellent to bring him up, but he can't play defense. And he's still only 23 years old, whereas Butler's 25, so he still has some room to grow in a couple years. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll simulate through spring training. So our rotation is Arias, McKenzie, Paddock, Clevenger. No. Okay. Clevenger, long relief. Luther Hanna. What in the world? Jaime Barria could actually be long relief with 43 stamina. And we'll bring Crochet will be the setup man, and then maybe he swaps out with Hannah if he doesn't do particularly well. So we have 2 righties, 2 lefties in the middle relief, and then a lefty-righty setup closer. Okay. And then our lineups, I want, let's see, actually Chapman leading off is fine versus righties, and then Rosario, Geloff, Soler. Actually, I think we're going to switch these, so, because, what's Brown's clutch rating? 68. Jorge Soler is only 60. So Brown, Soler, CO, Soderstrom. Who's missing? First base. First base is Noda. Or do we start off, because 3 righties in a row might be tough. We'll see how it goes. And then versus lefties, we're going to have Dahlbeck at shortstop. Ryan Noda at first. Rosario in center. Just because he has the speed. Actually, we'll put... Wait. What is this lineup? All right, so Mauricio's out for Dylan Carlson. And okay, so all right, so Rosario leads off against lefties. Wow, look, this is crazy. All right, so goodness. Okay, so Soler. I just have so much power versus lefties. I don't know where to put him. Dylan Carlson. I mean, so Dylan Carlson, then Ahmed Rosario, Soler, Chapman, Dahlbeck. And then I think I'm actually going to have Seth, even though his contact's only 47 versus lefties. He really improved against lefties last year, and so we're just going to hope that that continues, but we'll keep him kind of at the bottom of the order. Okay. Okay. So there's our lineups. Look at that. We're now ranked 10th in terms of talent ratings. Okay. So let's take a look. We'll go through spring training. Okay, so St. Louis got Kyle Muller off of waivers. They can have him. That's fine. Okay, and let's see how we did. I mean, 0 ERA and 10 innings is pretty solid. Yeah. Ooh, Luther Hanna. 8 innings, 11 strikeouts, but a 2.5 whip, which is obviously not good at all. So we'll see. And our starting pitching was ass, except for Julio Arias. Jorge Soler only hitting 194, but with 3 home runs. Yep, Dahlbeck just might be the everyday guy at short now. If Mauricio can't pick it up. Okay. Spring training has come to an end. Just making sure everything went through. Looks like it did. Okay. Oh, wait, Lawrence. Why is Lawrence Butler? So we have Rosario Grisham, Carlson. I guess that's fine. Okay. Did these get messed up? No, they stayed the same. Okay. Nope, they didn't. Okay. Oh my god, it bothers me so much that we don't have a logo now. But I didn't. I don't know. You would just think that it would default to whatever you had, then you would have to change it to rebrand it. But we will just say that the game is glitched. We'll fix it next year. And the cool thing is we have an awesome new stadium to play in. So our uniforms will be pretty basic, but we'll see. All right. Let's go ahead and set our lineups for the minors. Maybe we'll just play opening day. All right, so I think they're already set. We're actually not great against righties, which is kind of crazy. We just don't have a ton of power versus righties. Why is Logan? Okay, so it did mess some stuff up. Okay, so Rosario in center. Why would, oh my gosh, game, why? Why would you do this? It's, I don't know. Some of the stuff that this game does is kind of crazy. Okay, so we had Chapman leading off, right? Because he has had crazy on base. And he doesn't have much power versus righties, but he can hit doubles, so. And then Rosario has huge clutch. In good contact, so he goes to second. Geloff, Brown, Soler. And then okay, that's fine, I guess. Bottom of the order is whatever, but and then versus lefties, Rosario will switch Carlson and Rosario, and then Soler, and then Dahlback. Look at that, 95, 97, 80 power versus lefties. We should absolutely crush lefty pitchers this year. Oh, wow. We also, oh my goodness. So we go lefty switch, lefty switch, lefty switch. So the top of our lineup's all righties, which might be a problem here and there, but I think we're okay. And then, or do we have a switch hitter? I just think they're too good to not put up there. All right, so then lefties, this is what bothers me. It's just all righties. This is also not the lineup I want. What game? What are you doing? Okay, so Dylan Carlson, Amin Rosario, Soler, Dahlbeck, who's going to play short, Chappie, Geloff, oh, Soler, okay. Then in left field, Brown. Soderstrom. And Noda. There we go. So we'll swap that and that. So we go switch hitter, righty, righty, righty. That's just a lot of righties in a row. So we'll switch that so that it goes righty. So we can go righty lefty if we have to. And then 3 righties in a row isn't great, but it's okay. Either way, I think we're mashing lefties this year. And I feel pretty good about that. Okay. AAA. Oh, so many to do. Okay. So we need then a left fielder. Second baseman. Who would DH? Blade? Shortstop. And first base. Okay. So I probably need to pay a little bit more attention to the lineups and stuff because I usually just let the computer do it, and it usually ends up with the computer making very poor decisions. And the team does bad. Year one, whenever I was making most of the decisions, we ended up winning the championship. So always gotta love that. All right, Mike Estrada is a clear leadoff hitter. And then Lima's the clear cleanup hitter. Blade is solid 4 spot. 5 spot. Lawrence Butler at 4. Anyone else hit righties pretty well? Austin Allen does. He has no speed, but he can hit righties pretty well. And then the rest of these are actually about the same. Oh wait, but we don't want Allen. We want Sussex. Okay. Anyone out here that has like, just making sure that the guys with high potential are getting reps. I think we're okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. This shouldn't matter. Because these should not be used. And then versus lefties. Lawrence Butler. Good Lord. All right. So Lima was our number 3 guy. Was this first base? Nope. There we go. Okay. Mike Estrada was our leadoff guy. And we'll put him in right. I wish they would label these. It's so annoying. All right, our DH is going to be JJ Bleday, who hit a walk-off solo shot last night in real life. He's going to be in the 5 hole. Sussex can be lefty. Let's see, we know Denzel Clark is going to be in here somewhere. Center field's fine for him. He hits lefties pretty well. Lawrence Butler, maybe like here, and then Max Muncy. Brett Harris and Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson actually hits lefties really well. So we move him up in the order. Yeah, so both teams actually strong versus lefties. Oh, yeah, I guess this one doesn't matter, right? Just want to make sure, just in case, that the positions are at least set to what I want them to be. All right, and then double A. Goodness, okay. Second baseman, I forgot. Yeah, our young stud, Douglas Vaughn. He's going to be our leadoff guy. Yeah. Our catcher is Murillo. Right fielder. Okay. All right, so Vaughn, Angles. We're putting no one really has power down here. Oh, he's going to be our 3-hole hitter for sure. Then Mesa plays first. Okay. I know this is so boring. Who is our shortstop? Okay. This one, no DH, so it shouldn't matter. Just got to make sure to have the right guys in the right position. And then lefties. So Angles, Vaughn. I mean, he has huge power versus lefties, so he's got to be the 3-hole. Baco Kang, Rio. Okay. pitching rotation. Actually, real quick, I just want to make sure. So, okay. Pitching rotation. Is this really all we got? So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we don't need 7. Lots of lefties. Okay, and then AAA or we only have 4 pitchers, 4 starting pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right, because what's his nuts got picked up off waivers. Who do you think's got it for AAA? Probably Orozco. And then Velez will start in doubles. Okay. So not bad. Yeah, really any of those guys could be long relievers. Yeah, Topa can be the closer. Okay. That's probably good. Good enough. All right. So we go down for some reason to 12th. All right. How long have we been streaming for? An hour 44. I mean, I got pretty much all day. Let's do opening day. Against Detroit, I don't think we pitched with Julio Urias all year, last year. So he is officially moved over to the starting pitcher role. We are opening day in our brand new stadium. We are also going up against left-hander Tarek Skubal, which means our lefty masher lineup is up. And I am excited. Let's get opening day started. Look at that. That is a crazy stadium. See some cool Ferris wheel in the background. Man. These jerseys actually aren't bad. We just need a logo on it. It's not bad, though. A's fans getting excited on opening day.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the shortstop, Andy.
All right, so we got, this is a crazy background. Look at this. This is wild. All right, so fastball, slurve, circle change, two-seamer. All right. And then is the slurve the put-away pitch? Not quite. This is just all in on the hands. And he looks at strike three.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Oh my God, just absolutely attacking these hitters. Finally get a swing. And then the slurve. Swing and a miss, baby. Let's go. Arias is looking phenomenal already. How about a front door two-seamer? Dotted. How about a high and outside fastball? Okay. Slurve. There we go. We finally get a swing and some contact. All right, now we get to see the dynamics as a hitter, and oh, it is not good. These shadows are a little bit hard to pick up the ball.
Inside, ball one.
But I think we're okay. I bet night games are going to be nice. Oh, wow. Rosario gets really lucky there. Fights off an inside fastball from Skubal.
Batting second, the center fielder, Gillen Carlson.
Ooh, and a little dribble from Carlson. That was not a good pitch to swing at. Circle change just kind of ate up on us. Looking for a fastball up. But just pumping sliders in the bottom part of the zone. Turn on the slider though. Loop it out in the left field. And I gotta say, I kind of like the look of the new stadium. It's definitely obviously geared towards the potential, or not potential, but the upcoming Las Vegas A's. But, you know, it's got a nice aesthetic to it. And Bobby Dahlbeck crushes this one. It is high, it is deep, and it is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets. Next stop, Pound Town. First home run of the year for Bobby Dahlbeck. And like I said, this is the lefty masher lineup. And that one was absolutely crushed. Ooh, a rocket sitting down the first baseline, but first baseman knocks it down, tosses over to Skubal, and Chapman does not leg that one out. But I'm really curious about this stadium because this, you know, it's not like the Coliseum where you have those high left center and right center walls. I feel like we're going to see a lot of home runs here. This is weird. We get to see his face like right on the Jumbotron. Oh man, what a cool, interesting stadium. Definitely have not seen a stadium like this. Like, foul area is super low. No distractions, I guess you could say, in center field. The walls, though, are like a little high, but it's short. I feel like our pitchers are going to have a hard time limiting home runs. I'm just going to say that. You know, the Coliseum was definitely a pitcher-friendly park. Not so much here. The new A's here at their new stadium, they're looking for some runs, and I think they're going to get a lot of them. And we are just hitting Scooble around. Back-to-back hits on first pitches by Brown and Soderstrom.
The second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And we bloop another one. I think there's just something about these. Nice. Brown makes it home. RBI single for Geloff. Against these right-handed batters, we've been able to pull the ball pretty well on these inside pitches. That one flied way up. Caught. I don't know the dimensions of the stadium, but these walls look very short. Or the walls look kind of tall, but not very far away. Man, our batters are opening day in our brand new stadium, and we are showing out. And we have the bases loaded for Dylan Carlson. And a little bloop out in the center field. Geloff makes it home. And we have already run the Tigers' ace, Derek Scooble, out of the game in only the second inning. 1 out. 2 on. Already up 5-0. With Jorge Soler on. You want to be looking up in the zone. Oh, but the slider. It got to me.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tunnels very well. Hey, this is former Athletics Zach Jackson, who has not been good. But he rings up Soler. Only 93, but we whiff on that one. And now Bobby Dahlbeck sends one out into right field. It is high and almost gets to the warning track, but no dice. Man, this stadium is so cool. Actually reminds me a little bit of the Diamondback Stadium, as I am a resident here in Phoenix, Arizona, and that one is probably gone. No! Ooh, just Hook's foul. And like I said, I think this stadium is going to be the hitter-friendly park. Tom Murphy is just swinging and then stares at 97. Another strikeout for Julio Arias.
Off the plate, ball 1. 1-1. Ball, that's low.
All right. Arias, you have a big lead. You have no runners on. Put the pressure on them. Attack. That apparently was not a swing and a miss. Or that check swing was not a full swing. We're going to go change up in the zone. And we get a very generous call there.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Unfortunate. I actually feel bad. We didn't deserve that call. Just fastball outside. He does foul it off. How is that check swing not... There it is. Another strikeout. All right, Zach Jackson, do your worst. Nice little single. We've done a good job of just putting the ball in play, hitting it where they ain't. I think is the saying. Brown tries to turn on one, but not quite. I could see him hitting a lot of home runs this year. He's a strong pull hitter. And again, trying to attack these inside pitches, trying to pull them. And that one does not, though. This one sent right back up the middle. I mean, I feel like in most games we probably don't get this lucky. We've been very lucky, but, you know, opening day in a brand new stadium, we got it going on. What can I say? Now we're very obviously swing happy. That's a huge swing and a miss on a pitch that shouldn't have even been considered.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
But would love to see a nice bounce back year for Ryan Noda.
That's outside.
After slumping last year and out for the last month and a half, 2 months of the season with injury. I think it was like an MCL tear or something like that. Obviously happy to have him back. And that one is sent high. Nope, not that high. It looked really good off the bat, but did not land. All right. Arias being very efficient, only 37 pitches. The start of the 4th inning.
Ball 2.
Starting to lose it a little bit, though, maybe with the fastball. We're cranking him. Noda with a race. And does leg it out. Of course, this lineup, I think, for Detroit, probably not the most competitive that Arias is going to see this year. No disrespect, but that's just fortunately the way it is. Although Riley Green trying to make me a liar. Sends this one high and deep out into right center field. Whoa. Zach Jackson angry at his team getting blown out a little bit.
2-0.
First tries to take out Rosario's head, then his knee. Gets a generous call there. Ump expanding the zone a little bit today. Seen some calls outside, some calls high, some calls low. I'll take that over getting squeezed. I hate that. Good slider though from Jackson. Oh, but the throw is offline from the catcher, and we end up reaching first. We'll take that. Oh, bad swing from Carlson. Luckily, that wasn't a double play. I think, we've had so much success, we're getting a little eager. Just swinging out of our shoes right now.
Nope. Ball 1.
Gotta look for something up.
That's ball 2.
It's not like Zach Jackson's a control artist. I mean, that was probably it right there. Slider left hanging. That one well hit out into left field, though. It drops, taken on the hop. And Dylan Carlson scores. Or no, that was Rosario. Rosario scores. That's an RBI single for Soler. Let me see another lefty, please, so I can just absolutely destroy this lineup. If this is how we're going to be versus lefties, we're going to have a pretty good year. Of course, would probably rather have a righty masher lineup, so maybe that's something like towards the... Did they... Okay. Maybe something towards the trade deadline we look at. Good slider from Jackson. Of course, Dahlbeck, maybe we should pitch hit for him, but
0-1.
Mauricio will have plenty of chances. All right, another run in the books. Kind of just on cruise control now.
He's out.
Detroit so far with no hits in the game. It's just a fun little statistic for you. Certainly not suggesting that Arias can pitch a no-hitter on opening day at our brand new ballpark. That would be unlikely. And I do not expect that to happen in any capacity. Interesting that Dylan Carlson, I guess his defense went down a little bit. Get down, get down, get down. Man. Okay. Got to remind our batters. Need to be looking up in the zone. Although respect to Zach Jackson, he's held his own, given up 2 runs in, 3 innings? Pitched a hit there from Soderstrom, but Did not showcase the power. Not a bad swing. I mean, just under it a little bit. Good timing. Let's see Geloff take one. We go way up in the zone. Getting a little too swing happy. And by a little, I mean a lot. I don't know what the plan is for Detroit right now.
Nope, that's foul.
As they continue to just watch fastball strikes.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Definitely starting to get a little bit more contact now. But still just allowed allowed out.
Got him.
108 off the bat there, but again, just allowed out.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
I mean, Arias has been just challenging these guys with strike after strike.
Ball, that's out.
And there it is. One finally gets through. Arias can't glove it. And that is the first hit of the game in the top of the 6th for Detroit from Colt Keith. Why is he in the 9 hole? I don't know. Uh-oh. That was dangerous. We've had a few of those. Very hard hit balls that just weren't straightened out.
Nope, that's inside.
That's another inning. Only 1 hit allowed so far. I'll definitely take that. Once again, please, batters, look up in the zone, but not that high up. Pitch like that is what got Geloff out at the end of last inning.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Zach Jackson completely out of energy now. They're still leaving him in.
3 balls, no strikes.
And we're going to take a break and have some popcorn until Zach Jackson can throw us 2 strikes.
Nope, ball 4.
We might even red light Rosario here, even if we take a couple strikes.
Aye.
If we can get to our 2-hole, 3-hole hitter, we are 0-2. We are 0-2. Zach Jackson has finally found the strike zone. And then we swing and whiff. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, he does have a good K per 9. He does have good break on his pitches. Wow. That was the definition of a pitch to hit, but we can't elevate it. And Zach Jackson manages to work through another one.
0-1. Nope, that's a ball.
Arias still continues to absolutely deal.
Ball, that's inside.
Eighth strikeout of the game in only 7 innings.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
What?
He's out.
What is that? Who is Why? Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Almost had a heart attack. I was thinking of Diekman down in like double or triple A,
Ball one.
and he's an outfielder. I was like, what in the world is he doing in the majors playing shortstop? Just a slight heart attack there.
Strike. Three and two.
Ooh. I mean, he's pitched so well all day. We're challenging, and we get it. That's his 9th strikeout now,
Ladies and gentlemen,
in 7.
please join us for the traditional
And he definitely has the gas to go all the way. Now we see, I can't remember, Colonel, I think is how it's pronounced, like Cyanel
your attention,
Perez.
please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 58.
Ooh, and we get a lefty.
Perez.
Outside. That's
And we get a lefty. Oh, it's so late on that one. Definitely a home run ball there. Ooh. That one just down the third base line.
2-2 the count. Full count.
Okay. Find ourselves in a full count here. And Soler sends a rocket out into center. 113 off the bat. Jesus. Someone call that ball's family. It got murdered. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And Dahlbeck. It is high. It is deep. It is caught. Oh, my word. I thought for sure that thing was out of here.
Now batting, third baseman.
I thought we were looking at a 2-home run game for Dahlbeck. A slider left way up in the zone. Punished. Oh, but we have 11-mile-an-hour winds
Ball one.
coming right at us.
Got a ball, one strike.
I think that's probably what did it. So we still have that from the Coliseum. Still have those gusty winds coming off the bay here in Oakland at our brand new stadium. So we still have to deal with the
Now
wind.
batting, left
I
field,
like that though.
Seth Brown.
Chapman, I think if he would have gotten up a little bit more on that ball, I think he actually probably could have pushed that one out. Pretty excited for Seth Brown's season with this. You know, he likes to hit the ball to left center,
Ball two.
and now there's not a giant scoreboard there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he hits 30 homers this year. Ooh.
2 balls.
But not if we swing at sliders like that. And we get bit by another one. Good pitch from Urias there. No, Perez.
Nope. Outside. Hey.
Urias finally starting to show missing a little bit. But Detroit has proven that they can't hit us very well. Haven't put many balls into play. Lots of swing and miss. So we're just going to keep challenging. Obviously, we're not trying to
0-2 is the
Throw right down the heart of the plate. But another quick inning. I think Arias is going to be able to go 9 strong, scoreless. Back up against Cionel Perez.
1-0.
Soderstrom spits on that one, and that one looked like it was about to beam him. He said, I don't care. Slaps this one. Ground ball to second base.
He's out.
We have hit the ball very hard today. Lots of balls over 100 miles an hour off the bat. I think we saw up to 113 at one point. And honestly, if it weren't for the 11 mile an hour wind against us, could have seen at least 1 or 2 more home runs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Perez, though, absolutely dotting some of these pitches.
Yep.
Tough take from Geloff there. Could have been 50-50, but he's got balls. But then takes a decent hack at that sinker. Just a little under it and a little late. Opening day here at the new stadium. I think this has been a great game so far. Definitely lost the bats, after getting 5 runs in the first 2 innings. We've been quieted quite a bit. But pitching has been fantastic, Julio Arias here, only 90 pitches, looking to finish off. Run. Oh. Looking to finish off this game with a complete game shutout. His 10th strikeout. I mean, the only hit of the game has come from Colt Keith here, who sends that one out to left field, but
Now batting,
Seth Brown,
Andy Hodges.
we gave an extension to this year. He's just really proven himself over the years, and he's moved into an everyday role. Chapman snags it at third. Athletics win. Opening day in the new stadium is a victory. 6-0 against Detroit. Julio Arias probably wins player of the game. We also got to see a new free agent signing. Bobby Dahlbeck,
Final line score.
who goes 1 for 4 with a home run, although one of those
11 hits. No errors.
outs was 1,000% a home run without the wind.
For the Tigers, no run, just
But
one error.
Skubal goes 1 1/3 innings, gives up 7 hits and 5 runs.
Time of the ball game.
We definitely are going to dominate left-handed pitchers this year. Feel really good about it. All right, year 4 off to a good start. We'll go ahead and sim through these first series. We'll sim through these first 3 games. Next episode, we'll of course do scouting and then play a couple games in the month of April. Should be fun. Pretty good off season. Feel good about it. Feel good about the direction of the team. And after just narrowly missing the playoffs last year, we are hoping to not have to be hunting for a wild card, but securing our playoff position weeks in advance. That's the goal. But thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your time as always. If you enjoyed the video, like rating is always appreciated. If you disliked it, then feel free to dislike it and leave me a comment letting me know how I can improve my content in the future. Subscription would be awesome if you really enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.